right, welcome everybody. Thanks to our spotter today, Tom Berger. Highlighted the fact that we were not audible. We should be good now. It is 3-3, although it feels like it should be 4-3. Yep, 4-3 Elite leads early. Big swing by Coleman off the block for the kill.
Nice tool there.
Brings Bella rushing into the game. Very strong performance out of the Northfield product yesterday, both defensively and serving. We'll look for a little service magic this morning. She puts it in play, 4-4. Nebraska Elite is there, middle attack coming. She's big and she tips it over. Klembarski, Taylor Miedema, cross court. It's dug up by Nebraska Elite. Pushed back outside, off the block. Rushing is there. Phipps over to Miedema, spins it down the line. Unfortunately, a little outside.
Trying to get that left line there. Just a little bit too much spin as that ball goes out on the left side. Nebraska Elite here bringing back there. Serve.
Pops it over, rushing is there, sends it up. Elsa over to Phipps. We saw that work yesterday, it works again today. They pushed that A quickly. You know, one of the things that the 15-1s team had success with was moving that middle side to side. She is a big presence in the center of the court, so you really can't go at her. You got to try to get around her. Right. Another tough serve. We got a rotation issue on the Nebraska Elite side. There's some discussion. We got some discussion, continued discussion. Nora Phipps standing back nearly in our broadcast position, ready to serve. Had a nice conversation with her folks yesterday. An Eastridge product. She hops, swings, puts it into play. Nebraska Elite is up, send it strong side. Big swing, block is there by Alexa Dietz. Right side attack is up. Koons-Hogue to rushing. To Miedema, she's blocked. Well covered by Alexa Dietz. We're going to try the right side. Madeline Leitch sends it over. Right side attack coming from Elite. Rushing is there. Koons-Hogue tips it over on two. Covered. It comes back on two. Covered. Elsa Hogue outside to Miedema. Blasts it. Just a bit long. Watch out for flying pucks, we used to say.
No doubt. I think you're seeing really two talented teams here that are, again, like the match we called this morning. You're really going to be looking for corners, edges, lines, deep spots. You're not going to be getting a lot of points in the middle of the court here.
That's right. Miedema dives to get it. Koons-Hogue puts a touch on it. Sent over by Leitch. Coming back, right side off the block. Klembarski is there. Koons-Hogue back to Leitch. Big swing, cross court, dug up. Nebraska Elite comes back right side, pushes it over. Koons-Hogue plays to Klembarski. Miedema lines it up. Big swing, not down. Coming back strong side from Elite. We'll get a net violation, I believe, on number 20, Alexa Dietz.
Too bad.
Going after that attack.
Too bad a point like that has to end on a net violation. It was well played on both sides. A couple of great defensive digs there. And you can see these teams are going to have to earn every point they get here.
Klembarski to Koons-Hogue. She goes back to Leitch. Big swing down the line. Nice choice. Dug up by Elite. Coming strong side. Rolled over. Klembarski is there. It's in the net. Koons-Hogue does a nice job pulling it out. Big swing by Dietz off the block. Strong side attack coming. Off the Dietz block. Off the rushing bump. Into the next court.
Wow. She just couldn't quite handle that one coming off the block there. But
point Nebraska Elite. They lead 8-6 early in the first set.
Getting some great digs on both sides. They're keeping the balls alive.
Miedema up. Koons-Hogue sends it back to Leitch off the antenna. That's generally not going to work. And the 15-2s trail 6-9. Klembarski off the shoulder. Wow. It's effective, but the Lights team can't.
Tough play there.
Just put it over.
Comes over in a really tough spot. You're kind of uncertain of how to take that ball, and caught her a little bit in the middle of where to make the adjustment.
Big Middle's got a good serve. Klombarski is perfect on this one. Dietz out of the middle. Can't find the floor. Good defensive play out of the Nebraska Elite team. Kunzhog will try Miedema. She goes down. Again, dug up. Big swing, long. Boy, I tell you what, that Nebraska Elite team is solid defensively.
And very, very scrappy, as you mentioned, digging up just about everything. And going to really have to work to find spots. Tooling the block, like we saw in the match this morning, is going to be an important thing. And kind of running some of these long points out, finding a spot where maybe an error is made or somebody misses their assignment. Take advantage of that.
Big swing there. Klombarski is there. Spoladoro hustles over, goes back to Gemma Hansen. She swings it over deep. Nice cover. Coming back, strong side for the kill.
That comes over so quick. The block could not quite get closed on that.
Very strong team, very active defensively. That's number 1, Sarah Galligan back there. Tough to get anything hitting the floor with her back there. Klombarski to Spoladoro. She goes middle to Dietz off the block. Galligan is there again for the Elite team, rushing up to Spoladoro. She goes outside to Miedema. Big swing. It's long, and we have an early timeout coming from the 15-2 team, trailing by 5.
I think maybe she was looking for high hands there. Trying to find a way to get around that block, score points one way or another the best you can. But again, I think you're looking at two really talented teams here, and the points are not going to come easy. You're going to have to find unique and ways to score your points, that's for sure. So again, welcome here to the CHI Health Center, beautiful downtown Omaha, Nebraska. It's been a very murky, humid 35-degree weekend. There's a lot of snow here in Omaha. They don't move it away well. They leave it sit in piles around. There's puddles that are freezing. It's just not a pretty weekend. Hopefully, when we make our visit back down here in February, we might see a little bit more sun. That would be nice. Back to the play here.
Back to the play. Let's get the camera set back up. Miedema is in. Spoladoro goes outside. Gemma Hansen into the net, unfortunately.
Yeah, that block was right up in front of her, too. A little bit imposing there, looking into that, trying to find a way around it.
Looks like Avery Fotopoulos puts the ball in play. Klombarski is there. Spoladoro goes back to Miedema. Big swing off the top of the block. Who's there? It's covered off the antenna and out.
I think she was affected there by the lights block. Had to think of a way to try to squeeze that in between right side blocker and the antenna, not able to do that.
Taylor Miedema going to put the ball in play for Lights Club. It's a good serve. It's an ace serve.
Well, I think if the count is right.
1-0 seam.
4 aces so far here for Lights, if the count is right. Might even be 5.
We'll take them. Miedema back to serve again. Puts in play. Puts it too much into play. Out the back. For a point for Nebraska Elite. Back to serve number 10, Ava Spies for the Nebraska Elite Club. She sends it over down the line. Miedema's there. Spoladoro digs it out of the net. Gemma Hansen makes a nice play to get it over. Right side attack. Klombarski covers. Spoladoro goes all the way across. Coleman off the net cord. I can see her smiling behind her mask. She'll take the kill.
Yeah, nice point there.
Brings Klombarski back to the line, serving 10-14. Lights team doing a good job getting the score back to 4. Klombarski into the net.
We talk about the coaches certainly are encouraging aggressive serving, and you are going to see some errors, especially into the net. They're trying to just skim that tape and make your serve difficult. That is the price you pay.
Mid-row Paisley Douglas puts it in play. Back row attack from Miedema. Almost runs over Nora Phipps. I think she sensed her presence, and it caused a bit of hitch in her swing.
Yeah,
and just like that, the lead is back to 6. Douglas, strong serve. Miedema is there. Spoladoro goes outside to Coleman. Big swing. Got a touch called.
No, I think we're looking for a call here from the line judge. There was definitely a touch there from my vantage point. Yes, there we go. She is indicating it, line judge here, Northern Lights line judge.
I think also a product of Eastridge High School. It looks to me like Kelly Jeffries.
Okay.
What are we going to call here? Overruled by the up ref. That's too bad. I think, the up ref asked for a number, and she can come up with a number, which is tough to do.
Well, that would be hard.
Short serve. Taylor's there, sends it over. Libero covers. Middle attack coming off the block. Taylor's there. Spoladoro looks to Coleman. Big swing. Covered by Nebraska Elite. Right side attack coming. Big swing. Spoladoro gets it up. Gemma Hansen chases it down. Coleman free balls it over. Libero puts in play. Middle attack coming. Big attacker off the block. Miedema makes a play at it. Can't come up with it. And Jim, we go from 4 down to 8 down just like that. We get another timeout on the floor.
All right, gives us a chance to talk a little bit about our main sponsor here. That is the Easy Reels company that puts the app together that we use here. A lot of conversation with Sam McKay this weekend, working through issues related to all of the setup that we have here. Of course, we battle internet connectivity inside the convention center here, but also we are pushing the technology to the very boundaries here, and Sam has been just wonderful in accommodating some of the things we've asked for and working through a lot of the issues, including talking to us here during the tournament in the evenings. So really appreciate the support of Sam McKay at Easy Reel.
Douglas ready to put that ball back in place. She does. Right after Coleman. Coleman's up. Spoladoro return to center. Coleman, big swing. I like the reach. I like the swing. I don't like the fact that the net was in the way.
I think that big block was really intimidating there, and she's trying to find a way to work around it or work through it.
Klombarski dives. Spoladoro dives. Coleman swings. It's over. Nebraska Elite goes strong side. Big swing. Double block there. Not down. Right side. Double block tip. Klombarski is there. Spoladoro goes back. Nice set to Gemma Hansen. Pokes it to the middle. Not there. Big.
Wow.
Attack. Out of the 6'4", 6'5", middle there.
Oh, my.
That's number 19, Nora Wirtz.
Yeah, that's a big player, reminding one of Dana Redkey of Wisconsin. Holy cow.
Nebraska Elite has the Lights team doubled up here, 20-10. That ball's in. Coleman is there. Spoladoro, quick. To Alexa Dietz. Nora Phipps. Nice play. Squeezed it between the block.
Absolutely.
Again, we talked about that A attack. Very important.
If you can get there quickly with that and get through before the block has a chance to completely seal off, you can power that through. Nicely done.
Kuhns-Hogue back to the line. Need a little bit of a service run out of her. She puts it in play. It's dug up by Douglas. It's back row attack. Oh, that's unfortunate. Off the tip and down on the court. And Nebraska Elite will put it back into play. Number 8, Molly Romano. Dribbles, surveys. Up the R1 asking for the captain. I don't know what the message is, but we will not likely know what the message is.
No.
Not that we need to know what the message is.
Not sure what's going on. She's maybe going to take a message back to the coach there.
Unclear. Regardless, we will play now. It's up, it's swung, it's long.
It floated, then dropped,
and
then went out.
Trailing 21-12. This is a free will situation for your Lights club. Put in play by Rushing. Down the line, it's a nice serve. Strong side attack coming, swing. Elsa is there. Klimbarski goes over to Madeline Leitch. She finds a spot, dug up though. Free ball coming, or attacked on the back row. Rushing is there. Kunzhog, I thought I saw a net violation. I did see a net violation. Nice play out of the middle. Point, Northern Lights.
Good.
Rushing back to serve. The gap is still 8. Rushing puts it in play. Middle attack coming. It's strong. Klombarski with the nice up. Kunzhog goes back to the middle. A double call. Now that's a tough call.
That seemed a little bit there.
The inconsistency of the double remains a topic of discussion in volleyball communities.
It's always an issue. You hate to see a good point ended with a call like that.
Halligan lands it inside the 10-foot line, but Klombarski is there. Strong side attack coming. Swing through the block. Long. Point for the Northern Lights Club.
And both teams putting up a solid block is causing the hitters to have to modify their swings a little bit, and in those cases you are going to have some hitting errors show up.
Nora Phipps with the serve. Nice defensive play by Nora. Kunzhog sends it over. Miedema through the block for a kill.
Pretty point there, finding a way to get through that block and score a point for our team.
Lights should be encouraged here. Just one score down, touchdown, an extra point. Gets us right back in this one. Nora with a nice serve. It's sent over. Also in the middle, Lexa Dietz goes deep corner. Nicely done. Staying away from those long, long arms.
Finds a good spot there in the open court.
Nora works. Phipps in play. Libero's there. Strong side attack coming off the block. Madeline was trying to make a second play on it, but unfortunately couldn't pop it up. The lead is still 7, and Nora Wirtz back to the line. It's getting time to make the move, Jim.
Yeah, I think we need to get that momentum switched around here, going a long run.
Ooh, right in the chest.
Yeah, no, I've,
Mr. That was
right. Back at you here. Did not get the hand up quick enough.
Well, at least it was the chest and not the face.
We don't want to get hit in the face anymore. I'm going to have to get one of these plastic face shields if that gets to be an issue.
I don't have any mops or paper towels to wipe up the blood today, Jim.
We don't want to be doing that.
Ooh, Spoladoro right in the face.
What a swing there.
Let's hopefully we don't see any trickles of blood beneath that mask. She definitely caught that one up high.
Well, it doesn't look like it's affecting her at all. Definitely a lot of juice on that ball.
More disappointed in the fact that Nebraska Elite got the point than that she caught it in the face.
Coming up to set point here for Elite.
Middle attack, Dietz, strong, right
nice.
through the block.
Right through that block.
Important for the Lights team here to get some momentum as they look to the second set. Taylor Miedema comes back to serve. Discrepancy between the board and the score. I don't know which is accurate. Hard for me to tell what the score is. Miedema with a nice serve. Strong side attack rolled over. Miedema is there. Spoladoro goes across to Coleman. Big swing. No one home. And that's it. I don't know if that was 17 or 18. But regardless, Nebraska Elite gets the 25 first.
Yeah, talented team. A lot of height, a lot of big swings coming through. I think if we can shore up the defense a little bit and find a way to kind of get ahead of them in this set would be good. We started with that early lead, those nice 3 aces out of the gate, but they did turn things around there pretty quick, and tough squad, that's for sure.
Trying to resituate the setup here. A little more balance. Moving the field mic along. See if we can listen into the huddle a little bit, Jim.
See what kind of ideas are. Well, we're
trying to loosen up.
I think they want them to loosen up a little bit. Maybe they're a little bit tight. First match of the day. I think always a little bit of an adjustment to that, despite how you feel like you're ready. Once things start on the court, I think some adjustments have to be made. I
think you're right there, Jim.
Coach Larson giving some hints and things to think about here a little bit, and I'm sure a lot of it is just around, hey, go out and play your game. You know, there's a style of game that got you to this point. Let's not go away from that despite what the other team is doing. You have to go back and play your game. Do what your strengths are, and things are going to work out okay.
I think that's well put, Jim. And I think as we look to the second set, my perspective would be that we need to somehow, some way, put up a couple blocks early, because I think that just changes the whole dynamic of the attack from the other side, both physically and mentally, right? You get a block. We saw it, I think, in this match where our hitters got blocked a little bit early, and it caused some looping shots that went long. It caused some just the mental, oh my gosh, what are they going to do, right?
Well,
and
I think as a hitter, if you have early success, it really can build on that. But if a few balls come back in your face, the return to sender sort of thing that we talk about once in a while, that can kind of mess with your head a little bit. You start thinking, well, I see those high hands up there again. How am I going to get this thing forced through that? And if you, again, like you say, if you have some early success getting through that block, then you're not going to be kind of back on your heels like that. So hopefully we can get that going here in set number 2. Coming to you live again from the CHI Health Center here in beautiful downtown Omaha, Nebraska. Murky weekend, but do love this town. Such fun things to do around town. A lot of great food here, whatever you enjoy eating. Of course, things are a little bit more difficult now with the COVID situation that we're in and the pandemic, but it is a very enjoyable town to check out things that you might enjoy, be it art. They have a great zoo here. A lot of those things, of course, are not available to us, but I will say we are super happy to be here playing volleyball. I think that's the big takeaway from the weekend, is that we are able to play the sport that these kids love, and that is what it's all about.
I agree with you, Jim. I agree wholeheartedly. We'll see if we can get off to a good start here in the second set. 15-2s. Trail 1-0. So we look to get things going here. Looks like a similar lineup on both sides of the floor. The winner here advances on to the 15 Club Open. 15 Club Championship. Number 8, Romero puts the ball in play. Kunzho goes quick to Phipps. It's too high. And Miss Wirtz says, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Good cover there by Coleman. Unfortunately, it was too tight to the net, and Wirtz was there for the kill.
Yeah, not a whole lot you can do with that one. Big, tall middle there, ready to put that one away.
All right, Romero again goes down the line. Lage is there. Kunzho, meet him out of the back row. Good swing. Libero, right side attack coming. It's looping, and it's called out. It's not out.
Called in over here.
For a point. Sorry, it was called out by the folks on the players on the court.
Well, we talked about working the corners and the lines, and that certainly was the case there.
Big serve. Miedema's there. Help called for. Nora Phipps chases it down, can't get it over, and this is not the start that we were looking for in the second set.
No, I would not be surprised to see an early timeout. We aren't going to yet, but this is a...
Romero puts it in. Lage is there. Klembarski over to Coleman. Big swing. Push back. Middle attack coming. Lage is there. Kunzho to Coleman. Big swing down the line. Off the deflection off the wall. Point. And your 15-2s are on the board.
Nice power there on that swing. Gets through the block. Goes off a defender and gets us on the board here.
Kunzho back to serve. Trailing 3-1. She puts it in play. It's down the line. It's a good serve. Nebraska Elite is in. Roll shot. Kunzho's there. Klembarski goes back row to meet him up. Big swing off the block. And not covered. Point 15-2s.
Nice isolation there in the middle. They weren't able to send that back and weren't able to make the defensive pickup.
Kunzho back to serve. She approaches, hop, swing. Good serve. It's up by the Elite. Right side attack coming. Double block there. Wrong side of the net with that double block. Interesting there, Jim. The position was there. It was just the reach. It's the small things, right? Get up and over.
I think you're going to see the coaches ask for penetration and get those arms out, get it over the block, and he will be successful.
Back to serve. Galligan. Dribbles. Approaches. Swings. Miedema is there. Kunz-Ho goes back to Coleman. Big swing.
Wow.
It's dug up. Retrieved by the libero. Free balled over. Miedema again. Kunz-Ho to Phipps. Finds the gap in the block.
Nice job getting through that double block. Finding the gap that she needed to get it through.
Brings Bella Rushing back into the game. Jim, we talk about in the sport of football, you use the running game to set up the pass. And I think similar, use the outside, use the middle to set up the outsides.
For sure.
Boy, that's a nice cut shot by Kirsch. She got up there, surveyed the court, and said, I don't see anyone over there. I'm going to flip it that way. Wasn't
right
overly strong, but put it exactly where she wanted it.
Didn't need to be. We talked about that in the first match this morning. It isn't always about power. Sometimes it is. That can be impressive, but sometimes it's about placement and finding the right spot on the court.
Wirtz back to serve. Rushing is there. Kunz-Ho sets. Lage comes in. Swing off the block. Down for a kill. Nice. And the Lights team battling. Sticking in it.
Nice spot there. Takes a little bit off of that one. Catches the defender back a little. Unable to make the correction.
Molly Klombarski back to serve. Puts it in play. It's a good serve. Nebraska's in. Middle attack coming. Big swing blocked by Lage. Another block. Kunz-Ho goes back to Miedema, who was just getting up. She plays it off the block for a kill. That's a nice play by Taylor Miedema.
Another nice spot there, finding a way through that block. Around it, over it, through it, whatever you can do. You look, and she surveyed the court well there and found her spot.
Klombarski, Waconia Products, sends it over. Nice serve. Nebraska Elite's going to go strong side attack. It looks long. Rushing plays it. Kunz tries to dig it out of the net. Unfortunately, can't be done.
Tough spot to play balls out of the net there. Sometimes it works well. Other times there's just no way you can get to some of those.
That's right. And on that play by Rushing, it's instinct. When that ball's traveling as fast as it is, if she can get to it, she's got to make a play on it. So nicely popped up. Unfortunately, not quite there. Lage sends it over to Miedema. Miedema almost a back row attack. It's a bit long. The 15-2's clawed back into this one, Jim, and now need to put a stop to this service run. This is number 7, Avery Fotopoulos. Short serve. Klombarski's there. Kunz-Ho goes back to Lage. Big swing down the line, covered by the libero. Set goes right side, comes in, loops it to the corner. Klombarski is there. Kunz-Ho to Miedema. Tip off the block, off the tip. Tipped over, Lage is there. Miedema is going to set this time. Klombarski keeps her feet on the floor, sends it over. Strong side attack coming, rips it down the line, and
called in. Wow, what a spot.
That was a nice play. The up ref waited, but I think it was the right call. Looked in from my vantage point.
I think so. It definitely caught the outside of the white line there.
All right. Put the ball back in play. Goes to Miedema this time. Nice pass. Kunz-Ho over on 2.
Perfect spot. Caught the middle with her feet down, not ready for that on 2. Nice point.
Brings Spoladoro back into the match. First time this set. She'll take the service line. Bounces the ball, gets her sign. Puts it into play. Strong serve. Nebraska Elite's in. Middle attack coming. Right at Spoladoro. She's up. Klombarski. Back to Spoladoro. She sends it over free. Middle attack coming. This time they go the other way. Can Rushing get there? She makes a diving attempt.
That was a great attempt at that.
Can't quite get there.
I think they are doing a good job on the Elite side, mixing up their offense, going to different spots. They're not seeing the same thing in 2 times in a row.
Very impressed with this Elite Raw Club. We knew they were strong. We knew they were going to put up a good fight, but the Lights team is hanging in there. Ava Spies goes down the line. No one home for the Lights team. That's a service ace.
Another one right in the very corner. Very difficult to cover the entire court. They are making some adjustments here on the Lights side to try to do that.
Just like that, the margin is 4. Spies goes that same spot. Miedema's there. Spoladoro sends it over to Gemma Hansen. Good swing.
Wow.
Cross-court kill. Lights don't have an answer.
This is a team on the Elite side that does not seem to get easily rattled. A little bit of, they lose a little bit of momentum, they get it right back, and they just don't seem to ever get down on themselves, and there's a very calm approach to the game.
Spy's going to put the ball back in play. She does, tries the other side. Rushing is there. Spolarolo chases it down. Jim Hansen with the big swing. It's too big. It's high and long.
Saw that big block in front of her, wanted to go up over the top of it, just a little bit long.
Just a little bit long. Spolarolo getting some instruction from Coach Morrison. Spy's back. Tries this line. Miedema with a nice up. Spolarolo, good job getting there. Dietz tips it over. It's covered. That's a tough set. Don't know about that antenna. We're going to play on. Miedema goes for the punch. Can't get there. And just like that, we're up to 7, Jim.
That left side did a nice job squeezing that ball between the antenna and the block.
Couldn't agree more. Service by Spy. She's had a nice run back there. She's going to go deep. That one was sailing. Comes back, retrieved from the other court. Brings Taylor Miedema back to the line. She's serving down 6. She puts the ball in play. Right side attack coming. Wow, that's a nice play by number 8.
Real misdirection there. You're kind of expecting that to come cross court. All of a sudden she goes down right line here. And
Molly Romano with the nice adjustment midair. Lead stays 7.
Wow. This team
Libero, Paisley Douglas puts it in play. Coleman up. Spolarolo, return to center. Coleman tip over off the block of Wirtz. Still in and over. Miedema, Spolarolo's got to jump for this one. Goes quick to Dietz off the block. Nice play by Alexa Dietz.
Nice play there. She felt the presence of the block and just sent that a little bit off to the left and found an opening in the court.
That play earns her the serve. She steps back to the line. Gets the sign. Changes her position. Puts it in play. It's a good one, but it's up by Nebraska Elite. And Wirtz, they get her moving.
Wow.
She goes up. She doesn't need to pound it. She just puts it in a spot where no one is.
Drops it in.
She's playing above the net, folks. That's for sure.
Very dynamic team with a lot of different weapons. Able to keep control of set number 2 here.
Molly Romano back to serve. Spolarolo giving some last second instructions. And Coleman seemed to be there. Decided at the last minute that it might be out. That gets Coach Morrison up for a timeout. Let's see if we can listen into this one. Can't get any distinguishable audio, so we'll just back off and not deafen folks with the sounds of the convention center. 31 courts in this building. We're on the 31st court.
Yeah, Mike, we've been in the absolute opposite ends. We were in court 4 on day 1. Now in court 31, we're all over the facility.
Exact opposite corners. I see the Hoekster over observing his daughter. He doesn't get to watch her play often as she's coaching his own club. He's got the camera up, collecting some video. Got some clapping going on. And Romero is going to put the ball back in play for Nebraska Elite, leading 16-8.
See if we can get our mojo back here.
Coleman to Spolarolo. Phipps in the block. Coleman to Spolarolo sends it over. We get a net call. Point, Lights. Oh, that was square in the back, and that one left a mark. Wow.
I am
that one hurt.
I'm getting a little gun shy. I don't really want to get hit anymore here.
Balls flying everywhere. It's Championship Sunday. Emotions are high. Intensity is high.
Yeah, this is what everybody's playing for, is to get to the gold bracket on championship morning.
Koons-Hogue serves down a touchdown and extra point. Puts it in play down the line. Good serve. Middle attack is devastating.
She was well set there. Could survey the whole court, pick her spot, and it is a termination.
That's going to send Sarah Galligan back to serve for Nebraska Elite. She showed some phenomenal defensive skills early. Important for the Lights team not to get discouraged, right? You played at 25 for a reason.
I see a little bit of that.
Got to dig deep in battle.
Hands on knees here a little bit. Hopefully we can come out of that, get a couple of good plays.
Coleman roll shot into the net. And the Nebraska Elite team has doubled up your Northern Lights 15-2s. Galligan back to serve. Puts the ball into the court, steps into it. Looping, Coleman is there. Kuhns Hogue goes outside. Madeline Leish finds the net with that attack. I think, Jim, the big 6'4"-ish middle is just an imposing figure for the 15-2 attackers.
Exactly what I was going to say. She comes over and the wall is blocked and you just cannot see anything through that. Difficult. Oh, we got a ball on the court here. Comes right through the broadcast position. Going to be replaying this one.
All right, replay. Galligan again has switched sides of the court. Toss, swing, short. Molly is there. Elsa's there. Phipps is blocked.
There's just no way around that middle. This is a tough rotation.
Galligan returns to the right side of the court. Puts the ball into the floor. Looks to go on cross court. Very short. Klombarski is there. Kuhns Hogue goes back to Coleman. Single block, finds the floor, doesn't find the floor, does find the floor. Looked like the pancake got there from my perspective, but there's a lot of legs I'm looking through.
That time the middle did not get over to seal that block off, and we did have a clear opening into the middle of the court.
Good decision by Kuhns Hogue to go to the right side there. Rushing enters the game. She's going to serve, trailing 20-10. It's in. They're going to go strong side attack. Big swing. Long and high. And here we are, 20-11. Rushing. Retrieve the ball from court 25. Takes her position, looks at the sign. Toss, swing. It's in. Strong side attack coming. Nice cut. Miedema is there. Kuhns Hogue goes back to Leish. She tips it over off the block. Nice play by the libero. Sent over free ball. Rushing is there. Kuhns Hogue goes cross court to Miedema. Off the block. Block left, block right, block in the middle.
Yeah, they got everything covered here.
Excellent play by Paisley Douglas, the libero. I just got hit again.
And again, I think we saw yesterday teams that maybe had strong front court play, but not so strong in the back court play. This team has it all.
Nora Wirtz back to serve. Toss. It's put in. Miedema is there. Kuhns Hogue goes to Phipps. She hammers the ball down. That's a nice A attack for Lloyd Lights point.
The quick set there had the block not quite all the way up yet. Nice opening there, and she terminates.
Lights team trailing. It's 21-12 in favor of Nebraska Elite. That ball come flying in. 21-12 the score. Spirit of radio in my mind. Almost an ace serve by Klombarski, but nice recovery. Rushing is there. Kuhns Hogue pushes it back to Leish. She sends it deep corner. One-armed. Save. Tipped over. Rushing pancakes it. Klombarski is there. Kuhns Hogue is going to send it over. Nice play by Rushing. Middle attack coming. The double block is there. Kuhns Hogue to Klombarski. Klombarski back to Miedema. Big swing. Cross court. Libero is there. Strong side attack. Off the block. Rushing can't quite get to it.
What a point. Well played on both sides. I think you saw the excitement. As soon as you get a couple of good things to happen, your team builds a little bit of energy. Unfortunately, that one did not go our way, but it's nice to see the energy pop back up there a little bit.
No sense leaving any energy in the tank, Jim. Lights team needs to lay it all out there and see if they can battle back one at a time. That's not going to help. Miedema makes a nice effort there, but that's just a heck of a serve dropping off the table.
Very good spot. Again, working those edges.
Well, I don't know, as a coach, what do you say? Trailing 23-12, second set, facing elimination.
Yeah, it's tough. This will be a tough spot to try to give your team any encouragement. You see Elite back on the floor right away. They have nothing to say on their side. I think the message is always kind of back. We got to play our game, and we're going to do the things that we've practiced and what we've worked on. We can control some of what happens on the other side, but not much. You can only play your game, and I think that's the message, even in a spot like this, to the team.
All right. Back to serve. Off the net. Hits the blue tile. Good for us, bad for them.
We talk about needing a break.
There's your break.
There's your turnover. Hopefully we can
call that a coach's point, don't we?
I think so.
Service error off a timeout. Give that credit to the coaches. Spoladoro looks for the sign. Steps into it, sends it over. Nice serve, but it's in. Slide coming. Attack goes wide. And there you go. Just like that, we're inside of 10 once again.
I think that was a great timeout, if for no other reason that maybe Elite kind of drops their energy level just a little bit, thinking they have this thing in the bag.
Spoladoro sends it to middle attack. Spoladoro is there. Klembarski bumps that to Jenna Hansen. Big swing off the block. Doesn't find the floor. Strong side attack coming. Right through the block. 2 tiles inside of the white line. And we have match point.
Good coverage on the block there, but she finds a way to sneak it through what opening there is.
Number 10, Ava Spies, did some damage in her last rotation. She will serve match point. It's a strong one. Klembarski is there. Spoladoro chases it down. Alexa Dietz sends it over. Right side attack coming. Big swing into the net. The Lights team is alive.
Well, I think her swing was affected a little bit there by the block and what she saw trying to work it around, but that one doesn't make it over.
Taylor Miedema needs to go on quite the run here, Jim. And here we go. 24-15. Libero is there. Middle attack's coming. Double block is there. Libero pushes to the right side. Molly Romano tip. Molly is there. It's up. It's up. It's not up. That's 4 touches. And that is game, set, match.
Wow.
Tough battle by your 15-2 team here. That's a strong Nebraska Elite team.
Yes, it is.
We see the 15-1 club entering the floor. They will play the other semifinal against CIA 15 Black.
Yeah, I didn't see a whole lot of weaknesses on that team. I think you really have to come with your own trickery to defeat them. I think maybe if they got behind, that might affect them a little bit. They were playing from ahead for most of the match, and that gives them confidence, and they don't have to make any adjustments to anything, and I think that's a lot of it.
Yeah, we learned from the 15-1s. They were able to get a couple blocks up early on that Nebraska Elite team, and I think that kind of changed how things went.
Right.
I'm not sure if we'll get any players over here for discussion. But we'll send our roving reporter over and see what happens. Lots of stuff here to work around. Jim, I appreciate you making the trip over.
Yeah, it was fun to be here and watch the team in action and watch some good volleyball.
We're about to head back over to court 14 for the 18 Black club. All right, we'll see what we can get here, if there's anyone still on the broadcast. Jim, good friend Jim Welbrock is going to head over to see where 18 Blacks are at. We want to make sure we don't miss that one as we watch the 15-1s warm up here against the very brightly covered CIA Black team. More bright green than black. But this is the other semifinal. The winner of this match here will play Nebraska Elite I'm sure the Nebraska Elite team actually might be cheering for the 15-1s to seek some redemption, as Nebraska Elite and 15-1s met up for the last match last evening, and 15-1s took it from them. So either way, I think the Nebraska Elite team will be ready to go, whether it's CIA Black or the 15-1s. They will be excited to play for a championship in this 2021 January Thaw. 15-2s still getting talked to by the coaching staff. I'm sure offering words of encouragement and hoping that the girls aren't taking this one too hard. They ran into some tough competition, tied for 3rd overall. It was a good finish. Should be proud of that effort. And we'll see what happens here. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get any words from anybody, but we will see what happens. Teams will jump in the car and head home after the tournament is ended. I believe that the 15-2s will have refereeing responsibilities, potentially even this match. And then we'll be free to go. 18 Black playing their semifinal of the 18 American division. That should be starting not too long from now. We'll make our way over there once we get cleaned up here. Still waiting to see if we're going to get a word from any of the players. Appreciate you sticking with me. Likely tired of me babbling. You can certainly turn down your volume if that's the case. I'm getting to play here as well. Looks like the 15-1s clear the court. CIA Black will take their warm-ups. They will probably attack to the wall side. If I were them, that's what I'd do. Keep balls from flying into neighboring courts. We do have a match going on directly behind us. Directly to our left. We're in the corner here. They're very brightly colored. We've got the defensive work happening right in front of our broadcast position. Nice pink, blue, and black balls out of the CIA club. I don't want to throw the ball onto the floor at risk of injury, so I'm just going to hold on to this ball for now. See if I can find a player that's willing to take a pass. Looks like they're switching positions. What to do? I guess I just hold on to it for a bit. Running their hitting drills. So you got a setter working with one side. You got the libero bump setting to the other side, working all aspects of what may happen. Looks like the 15-2s have broken their huddle. I don't see any conversation happening. So maybe we'll shut things down and we'll move over to 18 Black. So again, thanks for joining. Hopefully there was some value in this stream, and feel free to tune in to the 18 Black channel if you're interested in watching some more volleyball. Audrey Spoladoro on that team with Laura Wellbrock's Polybrock Sports Network will be in play. That should be starting not too long. You can search 21NL 18 Black. We have Bella Rushing joining us.
How does it go like this?
Yep, just like that. There you go.
Okay.
All right, Bella Rushing joining us. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
So, not the way you wanted to end the tournament, but a good run overall. Tell me about this tournament and how you felt about it.
I thought we did pretty good. It was a good learning experience, and it was just really fun.
Good.
Overall.
Fun is what matters, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and your father along on the trip, chaperoning us. Huge thank you to him. What was it like to have Dad around managing the team?
I don't know. He did it last year too, and so I'm kind of used to it.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. So your defensive play at this tournament I thought was absolutely fantastic. Your service was strong. So what was your favorite part of the tournament?
Okay. Wait, what was the question? I forgot.
Sorry. Your defensive play strong, serving strong. What's the favorite part of the game for you?
I like defense the best.
Okay.
It's just, I don't know why I like it. It's just my favorite part.
Okay, good. And how are you getting along with the team here? Having a lot of fun with the girls?
Yeah, it's really fun.
Good. And you're a product of the Northfield High School organization?
Yeah.
Looking forward to fill some big shoes you got leaving this year. So are you a defensive specialist at Northfield High School as well?
Yeah.
Very good. What do you look forward to next as you leave this tournament? What positives will you take out of it?
I thought my serving was pretty good overall. Like, they were floating well. And, yeah. I think that was my best part of it.
Very good. Well, thank you, Bella, for joining us. Nice tournament. Tied for third is a good thing to hear, and we'll look up and on from there.
Thank you.
Yep. Thanks, Bella. All right, I think that might be it. So I'm going to shut things down for now, and we'll head over to 18 Black. Thank you all for joining, and have a good rest of your Sunday.